Most people use Apple reminders like a digital sticky note. They add quick lists to it, random tasks, and a lot of notifications they eventually ignore. But when Apple Reminders is set up correctly, it can actually function as a powerful task management system, one that helps you focus, decide faster, and get things done without feeling overwhelmed. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use Apple Reminders for advanced task management. Not just features, but a system you can realistically stick to. List, task, and subtask, the foundation. Let's start with the foundation because this is where most people get tripped up. In Apple Reminders, list should represent areas of responsibility, not random categories. Think things like work, personal, business, content, admin. These are buckets of your life that don't change often. Now, inside those lists, tasks should represent clear actions, not ideas, not vague goals, actual things you can do. And then you have subtasks, which are simply steps, not pressure. Now, if breaking something down helps you move forward, that is when you use subtask. If it feels heavy, keep it light, keep it simple. The goal here isn't perfection, it's clarity. Smart List or your command center. Now, this is where Apple Reminders quietly become powerful. Smart List don't store tasks, they surface them. So they pull the right task forward based on the rules you set. For example, instead of scrolling through every list, I rely on smart lists like today, high focus, and next actions. Now, these lists use filters like due dates, priority, flagged items, and tags to show me only what matters right now. Now, this removes decision fatigue because I'm no longer asking, what should I work on now? Because I've already set the system is able to answer that question for me. Now, let's talk about tags. Tags are one of the most underused features in Apple Reminders, and they completely change how you work. Think of tags as context, energy, or role indicators. For example, I use tags like email, call, deep work, or quick. Now, one task can have multiple tags, which means it can show up in multiple smart lists without being duplicated. So instead of organizing tasks in one rigid or strict way, I can view them based on how I'm feeling or how much time I have or where I am. This gives you flexibility without creating chaos. Due dates versus deadlines. Now, this part is all about a shift in your mindset and it changes everything. Now, a due date is when you plan to work on something. A deadline is when something must be finished. Now, most people treat every task like it has a deadline, and that's why everything feels overdue and stressful. So if a task isn't time sensitive, it does not need a due date. The fewer due dates you assign, the calmer and more honest your task list becomes. Remember that. Priorities and flags. Priority levels only work when they actually mean something. Now, if everything in your Apple Reminders app is high priority, then nothing really is. So I treat priorities simply. Low is optional or flexible, medium is normal workflow, and high is important but not urgent panic. Then there are flagged tasks. Flagged means this deserves my attention first. So when priorities are paired with smart list, focus becomes effortless. So I'm no longer reacting to what is happening in my task management system, but I am choosing. There's a difference. Recurring and location based task. So this is where App Reminders starts working for you. Instead of repeating small daily tasks, I prefer recurring blocks like a weekly planning session or content block. This is something that reduces mental load. So location-based reminders are also incredibly useful. For example, I don't need to remember errands. I let location trigger the reminder when I'm already nearby. So this kind of automation removes mental clutter and frees up attention for work. So here's what this looks like in real life. Here's how it translates. When I open my smart list, I see a short, realistic set of tasks. Not everything I could do, but what actually makes sense today. So some tasks will get done, some won't. That's okay. That's how the cookie crumbles. That is just life. The system adjusts without guilt. The goal isn't completion. The goal is clarity. No, Apple Reminders works best when it surfaces the right task at the right time. So start small. One smart list, one tag. Let the system support your day.